Is what, 2 days in a row now? So we are gonna just get some work done today. And let me get this situated. Boom, just like that. Put this a little higher. Yeah, yesterday, I did the stream yesterday while reading the book, and I got copyrighted because of the music in the background. So I was like, oh, okay, I can't play music. So there's a lot that comes to it when you're trying to stream. Obviously, it's being comfortable enough to go on camera and chill, but like, I had a few people tap in too. It was actually really cool. So, set my timer. We'll probably only be on for like 30 minutes today. Well, let's get it, man, because let's get it. And I want to put vibes in the background. I feel like that would be better just for the overall chat. But oh well. Okay. Put this down a little bit. Like that's like low-key high. This up. Perfect right there. Oh, you got some people saying what's up. I appreciate it. For them to say that I'm adorable. Thank you. But yeah, man, you guys, as I continue to do these streams more, I mean, like, I love to brainstorm, edit videos, grab the camera for a Lamar Jackson edit. I like and subscribe. Thank you, Carlos, for the like and subscribe. Definitely check out my other videos. Monday, I have a video going up. It's going to be about something I think is very important, just for managing your life and things of that sort. It's going to be about journaling. So stay tuned for that video. That's going to come out on Monday. The plan is to be much more consistent on this channel. I've already set up the goals for it. So I'm excited because I've readjusted just my focus. And I don't know if anyone who's seen my previous videos, I've grown, I've gotten better at making videos, so I'm excited. But yeah, Monday video coming out, and you guys can also offer any suggestions in regards to streaming tools, because I want to be able to. Obviously, I'm going to learn as time goes on, but I definitely want to add more music to the background. Obviously, as I grow this, the scene, the background will get. I'll just add more stuff to make it look nicer. And I have like a really nice camera right here next to me, like. Let me bring it over here. I have this. Like I have a whole camera setup. All I need to do is just set up the camera. So we'll get to that as time goes on. But right now, yeah, I'm gonna just record some of my thoughts and go from there, man. So I hope you guys had a great day so far. 28th, 2025 at 11:56 a.m. One thing that's coming to my mind as well is I learned with just from the research I've been doing, when it comes to streaming, obviously this would be a great way to grow my YouTube channel. I could do clips. I know of a channel, I know of a platform named Opus Clip, but I know you have to pay for that. I'd more so be looking for something I can use that's low if it, realistically I want something that's free that I can use to just make these clips from. I don't need editing, heavy editing and things of that sort. I just need clips because I feel like a lot of the times there's really good clips you can gather from these live streams. But yeah. Let's see. I still am gonna play music. I got copyrighted for the last stream for playing music. I'm still gonna play music, but I'm just playing it really low until I can integrate it into the actual chat when I'm doing like my session vibes. Also, you may be watching this live stream after the fact. In relation to kind of what this channel is about, which is like reading books, personal growth, self development. Personal finances or just finances in general. If you have any ideas of types of videos you want me to explore and make content on, definitely let me know. Again, if you're watching the live stream or after the live stream, let me know because that may be something I want to dive into if it interests me, and then I make some more content on it because that's really all I want to focus on here: mindset, finances, and just like personal development, pretty much all of that. Okay, there we go. I see the camera. And I can probably imagine who wants to just watch somebody like edit a video. That's why I want to like increase the stuff I'm able to do, but we all gotta start somewhere. And right now, this is probably the best I can do to where it's not too many thoughts behind it. Just set the camera up, go, and just start doing your thing, man. Okay. So I am finishing up Monday's video. This video is coming out so crispy. Like, I've learned that when you're editing videos, like initially when you're putting the video together, you're kind of, sometimes you're just kind of like, okay, like you have, I've learned that you set up, you come up with the idea, you write it out, or you go to ChatGPT and you literally just blurt out everything you're thinking about the concept of the video idea. And then, I like to turn it into an outline. I say, hey, turn it into an outline. From there, I also ask it to ask me questions to add to this outline. And then from there, I'll just tell it to make it a script. Just make a script from this, and then do it in like a conversation type script. And then from all the chat history, it kind of understands my way of speaking. And then it kind of just writes a script for me. And then from there, you have the video, but then there's editing the video, chunking things down. And then once you're done pretty much editing and clipping things, or next you gotta add overlays or like B-roll, and then it really starts to come together. But I realized it, at least for me, when it comes to my content, for the plan that I have for the content that I want to make, or not the content that I want to make, but for the future of this channel. And we'll see how this works out. We'll see what the workload is like. I'm just excited to dive into it. I'm not going to speak on it just yet. I was going to say something. But I do want a certain number of videos to come out consistently on topics. So that day, Monday, let's just say I drop a video on Monday. It's going to be this type of topic. If I drop another video on another day, it'll be this type of topic. And then again, another day, it'll be this type of topic. And I kind of want that on rotation. And yeah, that's kind of the plan of it. But back to what I was saying, it really is interesting when you start a video and then you end up finishing editing the video, how it plays out. And you really don't know. So the best thing to do too, if you're trying to get into editing, just watch some videos online, like how to edit. Basic editing is pretty much clipping some things, and then you get your own style of it. If you've seen content creators online that you really like their editing, you can get inspiration from that and add it to your own. But then inevitably, you're gonna get your own spin-off. You're gonna get your own, not spin-off, you're gonna get your own version of what it is that you're trying to create from somebody else's vision that may have inspired you. Or you might entirely just, typically for me, it all started for inspiration when it came to editing, so I can't speak for everybody. But yeah, I'm editing this video right now, and then in my head I was like, who wants to just watch me edit? But then I'm like, that's one of the things that while I was doing my research for this live stream to help build an audience, when you just have ideas that just pop up, and these are great moments to connect with your audience, connect with my audience, right? I'm talking if I'm educating someone on it, but it's a great moment to connect with an audience, and these are clippable moments to where it's like I just gave some. I feel I gave some type of value for someone who may or may not want to. Well, someone who may want to get into editing. Like, this is how you do it. It kind of starts that way. I just laid it out. But then what I'm doing here is I'm making a video to where I add more information, more detail, more research. It's more polished versus this. So that's a really interesting. It's interesting to stream, then also be doing the thing that really can help, like, situate what somebody will eventually act on. I think I said that right. So yeah. Okay, we have a good one. We have a good one. We have a good one. So, I'm going to ask Chad a question first. I feel like one of the biggest challenges to ensuring the video that you create is well done is making sure the audio, if you're going to use music while speaking, isn't interrupting what is being said in the video. So, what are some tips in order to, or things to keep in mind, or approaches to music when there's a voice speaking, and the focus should be on the voice, and the music is a nice addition in the background? Because it's easy enough to just be like, well, this sounds good, but I'm like, what's more of like the mindset? Maybe I'm deep. I like to dive deep, you guys. That's what I'm saying. These study sessions, man. Psh, come on. Oh, so there's a technical term for it. Because this will be tips for using music underneath voice in a video. Number one, volume is king. The music should sit underneath your voice when you're editing, like when a video is being created. This is called audio ducking. And there's ways to do this. I use Murtagh for my editing software. There's ways to kind of like lower the music a certain way when you're editing and then raise it again. I'm not going to get into that right now, but audio ducking, okay. Yeah, number two, choose music with minimal distractions. And I've noticed this as well. You do want to like avoid, like when you're talking, you want to avoid vocals in your background. You just kind of want to have like lo-fi beats or some nice some nice tune. And anything that has like dramatic changes, that can be avoided. Number three, it's always best to test with headphones and speakers, because that's why I have headphones on while I'm editing. I've had better ones, but I've either broken old headphones or ear pods that were lost. The good old handy dandy plug-in Skull Candy. Were these Skull Candy headphones? Dude, I've had these for I don't know how long. And these are better than all the Bluetooth. I've had these for so long. And they're fine, they're perfect. This is what I prefer to edit with. It's simple, it's straight to the point. And then lastly, or no, not lastly, point number 4, don't be afraid of silence. Because from what I'm learning here, silence makes people lean in. They're kind of like, and then if you do it right, you've heard songs where they take a, Bryson Tiller, don't. You know what I'm saying? And then stuff like that, silence really has people like, bah. And then point number 5, I want to say, keep it genre appropriate. Motivational videos could be like cinematic or epic building, real talks. So you kind of just like some of the videos I do, like I like to do lo-fi or warm acoustic sounds. So like we just head on straight to the camera. And then for business, you may want to keep it more clean, modern, upbeat, instrumental. Depends on what type of business. Like let's just say real estate. I'm going to probably use more just kind of fun bumpy music, something that still feels professional. Yeah. So really just keep in mind if you feel the music, but hear the words clearly, you're pretty much good. So hopefully you guys got some good information on that. I did too. That was a heck of a tip. I never really looked into it that deeply. And there's so much when it comes to editing. Like, there's so much to learn. There's almost like an infinite amount of things to learn. Or, I mean, you can really just take it as far as you want in order to expand your thought process on editing. So that's I like to go into topics like that, man. I just do, man. Tools, all that stuff. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I just found out some more B-roll I can add to this video. And I love to do this. I go to the chat, and then hold on. Let me see what I said real quick. Make an image for, it's like clearing fog. It's like clearing mental fog so I can actually think straight. Hopefully that went through straight. Okay, so what I like to do, for sometimes for B-roll, as you'll notice, I like to just use images. The benefits of using ChatGPT to create images for you when it comes to making videos is this. It could get your point across much easier. You may not have to necessarily use B-roll that doesn't really fit. There are pros and cons to using pictures versus videos, but a lot of times the images that the chat can depict that I can put in the video is better than maybe a video, was what I'm trying to say. Because you might be trying to get your point across and the video may not cut it, or it may feel too generic. The picture definitely does slow things down, but it also can say a lot. And it can but the benefit of using chat as well is that it literally takes what I gave it and makes it so you get an exact image. And I'm not saying you couldn't necessarily do that with a video or B-roll that you create. It's just much easier. Interesting. It made the image too. Okay. I like the image. Well, the image isn't what I was exactly thinking. Like, I see what you did there, but I need more of like a person sitting there with kind of like, and then there's like mental fog, and then it's kind of like cleared, and then make that person look like me a little bit, but then don't show their face. Just kind of like mental fog clearing, I guess. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do here. So you guys are getting. I made this. Working, reading, letting ideas flow. I mean, that's exactly what we're doing, dude. So this is good. This is good. I'm feeling. I need to eat. I don't like the images that it's giving me. I might not even put anything there. I don't like it. So I said in the video, challenge yourself for 30 days. Just you, your mind, and the pen. So I need a worksheet that gives them 30 prompts. And then in the video, I want to say, link in description for the challenge. And then offer some suggestions for me to do. I'm hungry. I wanted to read that book. I'll read it for a few minutes because I enjoy it, but I need to eat. Let's do it, and then yeah, offer the bonus section. I like that, or the suggestion. Yeah. And then you don't need to make the PDF, just offer the bonus suggestion, and then I'll copy and paste it. No, I don't need an Instagram caption. What? Give me a short text to put in the video mentioning that could I just put 30-day journal challenge down below, or something really short to say, look in the description, for the challenge or something like that. That I put on the screen, but super short. Ooh, I need to eat. I'm hungry. Can't think. Okay, I'm finally done making the video, man. I started on Tuesday or Wednesday editing. Or no. I started recording on Wednesday, I think, for this video. And then it's Saturday, so it took me like 4 days to edit a freaking 3-minute video. But I did do, I wouldn't say super heavy editing, I would say moderate amount of editing. And it just takes time, dude. But you have to, my schedule typically, or the schedule I set up for myself, Monday. Well, typically on days like Saturday or Sunday, or pretty much any day of the week, I have all these ideas, so I just store them in a Google Doc. I'll probably just put it on my Apple Notes first, but then I'll store them on a Google Doc, and then from there, I do more research with the chat, create an outline, answer questions. And then typically on Monday, I'm going to want to rehearse, sitting here and just rehearsing myself, getting ready to make the video, go over my lines and things of that sort. Just practice. And typically I'm going to want to do like 3 videos, not 1 or 2, but 3. And then that way you can batch create. I feel very accomplished right now, but the work's not done. Batch create, and then that way, instead of only finishing 1 video, I can have 3 videos. Today, I just had some technical difficulties, but you know, week 2 it'll get better. You gotta build the habits, and then that way I can stay on top of making consistent content. It's not that hard. It's all about planning with videos. It's all about planning. Let's see what we got here. goodness. I like it. I like the video I just made. My videos probably won't be the longest. I'm just being very honest with you guys. I see my videos on average unless it makes sense for me to do longer videos, or at least I'm capable of creating that content consistently with high quality. I see my videos being like 3 to 5 minutes. Probably closer to the 3-minute side. Mainly because there's only so much information I need to share. And that's about it. I mean, like I'm focusing on a topic, going into it in detail. And, I'm either providing steps or some type of tool at the very end of the video for you to either download or work on or something. There's some outcome to most of the videos that I'm posting. It does take a little work to edit it, but woo! Feels good when you're done, man. Yeah. We have been on the chat now for 53 minutes. Working, reading, letting ideas flow, chill live stream. This is live stream number 2, baby. Thank you guys for joining. Like, subscribe. Let's build this community. Excited to do it with you guys. Learn, grow. Let's keep going. See you guys on the next one. I actually have to turn it off with my phone. Let's do this. Actually, before I hang up fully on you, let me reply to these messages. How do you reply to messages on here? Well, LF said you're beyond adorable, thank you. But how do I reply to you? I can only start Q&As. I don't think I can genuinely. How fast did the chats come in? Oh wow, people who they could chat. Okay, yeah, it's a lot to learn here, bro. I mean, it's not too much. I'll get it over some time, but I can't reply to people. So yeah. Oh wow, you can do a green screen. Dope. Now I'm just messing around. All right, guys. See you on the next one.